Let's get some light on here. Well, today is January 4th, 2022, second day, second work day into the new year. And, of course, it was busy yesterday, and therefore the plans that we had in place did not go as planned. So, just like a rocket ship that's going from point A to point B, it's never a straight line. It never happens the way that you expect it to happen, and what ends up happening is that you're constantly making adjustments as you're going towards your ultimate goal, and in order to be able to reach that ultimate goal. And so yesterday we talked about the finances and getting in there and making sure that our daily routine of working with Quicken and everything was going to work out, and I told you that we needed to come up with a number. Well, unfortunately, I'm a numbers guy, and the numbers did not work. And so it looks like being able to just take the secondary source of income and automatically deposit it into the brokerage account is not going to be sustainable. So it doesn't mean that we won't go down that path and try and send the funds back into the personal accounts and the business accounts. But I think what needs to happen is we need to set up some emergency funds inside of the savings accounts for personal and for the delivery business, so that there's not that pressure in order to be able to transfer the money back over from the brokerage account. So that's one possibility. The second possibility is just to let the funds go into the delivery business account and then send it on a weekly basis over into the brokerage account. It looks like the secondary source of income is not going to, for some reason, allow me to make over $1,200 a week, but that's fine. The goal is only to make 15 times 5 is 75, and then half of that is another 7, so 82 times 5, 100, and 85 times 10, 410, plus another 400 on the weekend. That's like $810 is what we're trying to make as a bare minimum in order to be able to sustain and reach our goal. So, and remember, I think in the Excel spreadsheet that we had created in order to be able to make the 10% on a monthly basis and watching that money compound, I think we used a total of $775. So at $800 a week, that's times 4, that's $3,200 into the brokerage account. I'm not sure right off the bat that we're going to be able to sustain that, and so regardless, it's like, that's not going to work. And so do we give up? No, we don't give up. What we do is we just take whatever it is that we can get and throw it into that account, because as that money is compounding, that money's making money. And so it doesn't make any difference. It's just how fast will we reach that goal, and is that goal a realistic goal or not? And along with the numbers and how they work, we've got extra pressure of trying to redo our living room set. We have the extra pressure of getting the Dodge Grand Caravan fixed, the Jeep Liberty fixed, and the Monte Carlo fixed. And so, again, it's just a matter of putting your head down and just going out and doing it and maximizing your time. And like I said, during the day job, I had the ability to study, to test, to paper trade, to actually trade, to run the numbers, to refine my strategies, to create better scans, to continually learn. And so that's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing as long as it lasts. I'm not sure how long June will last on that. regardless, we're in a good place, we're in a good environment, and so we just need to run hard, get the numbers in there, and the rest will all fall into place. I talked to Fabio yesterday. He was on cloud 9. He had 2 individuals come into his shop that want to use him to, in a sense, fix and flip cars. The downside is, in this current state of the economy, it's difficult to find help, and with the inability to be able to find good help, it's really going to stress out his lack of system and how he runs his shop. And as a result of not having those systems in place and having some type of when the car comes in, here's the process that we're going to go from beginning to end, it will fail. And if it fails, then he's burned some bridges. It doesn't mean that his dream is over. It means that until he gets those systems in place, it won't work. And so I applaud him for jumping in. He's just said, I'm going to commit, I'm going to go do this, and now he needs to put the action behind all that to work and burn the candle at both ends, to run as hard as possible, to outsource, to use people as myself and Nicole and Ira, if Ira will contribute in order to be able to develop those systems and actually work those systems and refine them. Similar to what we're doing in the stock market, because we're trying to run the stock market trading like a business. It's no different than fixing and flipping cars, or like we had talked about, fixing and flipping properties. So I'm guessing that we'll have other conversations with Fabio. I'm not sure, how stressed out he is or if he's going to have time. But I'm just going to keep on sending him the Darren Daily videos and try and communicate with him via, being inquisitive, being his friend, and checking on the status of the Dodge Grand Caravan. I don't know if he worked on the Dodge Grand Caravan yesterday, and he may have still been doing some stuff around the shop in order to be able to get his shop ready. So we'll try and get an update hopefully today. So today's plan is to work on Quicken again. Went through all the memorized transactions and locked them and removed everything from a calendar. Now I'm going to go through and clean up things that we don't use or that are duplication. And the reason for that is because finances is what it's really all about. That's the central hub of this whole process. Whether we're doing fix and flip properties, whether we're trading stocks, monitoring our portfolio as far as what our return on investment is, our cost basis, tracking our portfolio, etc., and using the tools. So working with Quicken, and also we're at the end of the year, which tax time is coming up. So I've got, in a sense, 4 months of really having to hone in so that I'm ready for the tax liabilities and whatnot. And so we're just going to keep on working, socking away the money, and forging ahead on the goal. And hopefully today won't be as crazy as it was yesterday during the day job, so that I'll have a little bit more free time to venture off into working on some of the stuff inside of OneNote in order to be able to start doing the paper trading. So all right, I'm almost to work. I'm going to end it there. That's my daily update for January 4th, 2022. I hope your day goes well. It is flipping cold outside. I feel like I'm in Minnesota right now. But luckily I'm in a warm office, and all is good. So our plan is to work secondary income tonight, and if there's additional income from the day job, we'll run that first and then switch over to the secondary source. So you guys all have a great day. I love you, and we shall talk tomorrow with another update. Bye for now.